Good morning, everybody. It's Sunday, February 5th. I was unable to get out yesterday because some work obligations, so I'm hitting it today. And I just pulled out of this hole here. It looks to be the back of a watch, so that's kind of neat. But it wasn't the only signal. And you can see right here, let's turn this off, I have a little rim showing. So let's see what that is. Where did it go? There it is. Hold on, this looks silver. I'll get my foo. I believe we have a Merc. She's a pretty war. Merc. See if I can get a date on her. I cannot yet make out a date, so I'll have to do that at home. What a great first hole for the morning. Alright, hopefully I'll be back. Now this can sure add to the weight of the pouch. It's the second one I found up here. I just pulled the back end of like a wrench out of this, but there's something else here again. Today seems to be doubles in the holes. Let's see what... Ah, got a knife. Part of a knife. Nice. Clean that up for you later. Alright, I'm totally going to have to look this one up because this just looks like Colonel Sanders to me, and I don't think he ever bottled drinks. I'll look up the history on that one. I seem to have gotten myself in a good little spot. You see the back right there? What we've got, a general service. Nice complete shank. Awesome, I'll get that cleaned up. Alright, I am back and I see something. It's a collar disc. It is swords. Is that Calvary? Might be. I'll have to take a look. Alright, so I think I have a button here, but it is so crusty I can't really make heads or tails on it. So I'm going to have to clean this one up and see what we can't figure out. Alright, see you at the next. Alright, I had to make a run down to the trash. I had so many long bits of iron and broken glass, but so I'm back, and I believe I just brought out a key. It actually looks, it might be broken, kind of strange shaped. I'll clean that off later. Alright, I have got another grouping of goodies here. So first, bottle top with a cap. That was part of the signal. Set that there. And I've got some type of silverware here. A fork. It says something company stainless. Oops, sorry. And U.S. Army. Well, U.S. That's pretty awesome. I'll get that cleaned up. Alright, I just cleared away the surface, and I've got a 13 stars button, which I bought a book on World War II uniforms. And these were actually most of the buttons on anything that was some type of a tweed. So they were on a lot of jackets and pants and all kinds of things. So that explains why I find them so frequently. We'll get that one cleaned up later. Alright, we're having a good day today. Something else here. Probably a knife. Yep. There's the etching there. USN. Clean her up later. Got something flat and round. Seems like maybe a token. Guessing a tax token. I seem to be making it dirtier. Let me see if I can get it cleaned up a little here. Yeah, you can see Washington and token there. I'll get her cleaned up later, but it's a tax token. Alright, I am just on the other side of the fern. So here's the fern where I found the tax token, other side of it. And I think I know what this is. We've got a dog tag. Kind of losing her end there. Well, I will get it cleaned up for later. Yay. Alright, I don't know what it is. Well, look at that. It's big and it's round. Grab my spray. Definitely says something on that side. One. Penny? I have no idea what this is. Huh, give me a second. Well, she's got a date, 1924. I still don't know what it is. Maybe Canadian, foreign, something. I keep trying here. It says George on it. Really? Alright, so I had to get to a layer of clothing that was easier to clean this off on, and it is a 1924 Australian penny. So that is absolutely awesome, and the people who are inviting me out are going to stop inviting me because it's just too cool. Alright, I will see you later. Hello everybody, I've got my wrap up from the first week of February 2017. I only had one day to hunt, and I ended up in the military place with some friends. And I got this nice big old handle, which looks like it was a skeleton key style. I wish I could find one of the keys. Die and Shine bottle. And I got these three great Coke bottles, all 1940s, but what I love is this one is St. Paul, Minneapolis. This one, San Francisco, California. And this one is Seattle, Washington. So I like the variety I got. Obviously I was in a dump pile, but I like those. This is part of an old safety razor from World War II. And this, like I said, it looked like Colonel Sanders. When I pulled it up, I went online and found there were actually a couple of threads on TreasureNet of people who'd found this bottle cap trying to figure out who it was. It's not Colonel Sanders. That became pretty obvious. People pointed out he wears glasses. And nobody had found the answer, but I just by chance was being stubborn, looked up some Kentucky bourbon bottles, and this is from the Kentucky Tavern Glenmore Distilleries. This is Glenmore. So I was happy to find that one out. Got these two little ointment tubes, and each of them, you can only read one side, but they're opposite sides. So it is Comfort Manufacturing Company, Chicago, Illinois. And then for Army use only, to open and break off tip. Doesn't actually say what it is. Might be more prophylactic ointment. Who knows? Just this little piece, probably said cylinder. Didn't really find anything. Debuckle. Got the 3 parts of knives. And then the stainless fork. And which is stamped US. And then this USN butter knife. This little key, which I actually really like. Let's get focused on there. It is Eagle Lock Company, Terrysville, Connecticut, USA. It's just really short for as big of a head as it has. And it's got just some numbers on the back. This is the back of the watch that I found. Led me to other good things. There's nothing, no information on it, and I was just hoping to find other pieces of the watch. It's actually part of a scavenger hunt for one of my clubs. So I just kept sticking my pinpointer in because the signal wasn't as good, and ended up finding some silver in with it. And then I got this Washington tax token, which cleaned up really nicely. I know a lot of people don't like finding these, but I still do. They're part of our history, and I think they're interesting. These are 2 different 13 stars buttons. You can see very drastically different in their condition. This one is just trashed. There's that one's reasonably still put together. We got this general service button. There's the cat. Pretty nice looking, and I'm gonna guess older iron back. Nice shank on it still. I got this dog tag for Hubert L. Williams, and I will try looking. I always try on these. Sometimes I think I found family members. Sometimes they even acknowledge their family members. I haven't had anybody who's wanted one back yet, so I keep trying though. And then this absolutely shocked me. I've pulled an Australian florin out of that area before, and I was kind of a dork while filming this because I could see the George, and it looked somewhat familiar, but the 1 penny on the back was what threw me off. And it is 1 penny from the Commonwealth of Australia, 1924. So I absolutely love this. This is by far a favorite. A little bit came off while I was trying to clean it up to where I could read it, but still love how it came out. This, which surprised me, I actually yelled out to people and asked, hey, am I right on what cross swords mean? And it is cavalry. And so that's got to be World War I, maybe earlier, but it's the flat style, so I'm guessing World War I. So there wasn't a ton of cavalry in that area after that. Came out really nice. Love that. I'm trying to, I'm trying to get all the collar discs, so it's another one to add to my collection. And then what was in with that watch back was this toasted Merc, but hey, she's still silver. And she is 1944. You can kind of see it there. There it is. And the back is not much better. One of the people I was hunting with also pulled out a Merc in the 1920s, so it was overall a great day. Tate thinks so too. And I am excited because next weekend I have some private permissions in Portland, so I'm hoping to hit those and show you more goodies. I'll see you next week.